Beersy.
Franny.
World War II.
Honestly, the extent of my knowledge is because of Call of Duty.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Have you ever watched any of the docs or anything?
Saving Private Ryan.
That's not a doc.
It's something. I like a little bit of fun to it.
You want it to be dramatized?
Yeah, I want to shoot Nazis with my gun in the game.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Why would you tell someone you do need to know this?
History is important to understanding the world.
Right.
Love and hate.
Have you ever heard that saying, those who do not know history are destined
doomed
to repeat it?
Yes.
What's something that you used to do that you learned from and you no longer do?
I don't piss the bed anymore. Like as a grown adult.
Uh-huh.
And I used to a lot.
How frequently?
Once a quarter.
How did you wean yourself off?
You just kind of stop blacking out as much. You black out, let's say, 12 times a quarter. One of those is going to end up in piss. Now, if you black out 3 times a quarter, that percentage goes down.
You've been with a lovely lady.
Yeah.
Did she ever wake up?
My high school ex, yeah.
Did you ever try to blame it on her?
No, I think I said I was sweaty.
She's
Yeah, summer day.
sleeping on a sponge. Do you know which sides there were?
There were the Allies. It's like the Axis powers.
Axis
Yes.
powers. Axis was Germany, Japan, and Italy.
Yep.
Germany felt that they had gotten a raw deal as a result of how World War I ended. Hitler was actually, I think he staged a coup for which he was imprisoned. And it was in prison that he wrote Mein Kampf,
Yes.
which is German for
My Kampf.
my struggle.
My struggle.
And it was filled with anti-Semitic ideology. And sure enough, by 1939, he was the guy. So quietly, even though people heard German, industrial war factories clanging and banging and building guns and rearming, nobody felt like they could step in or nobody wanted that smoke.
Yes.
The whole country of Germany starts girding for war.
Can you just explain that one to me?
Girding, preparing.
So I don't hate girding.
By the way, there's a great book that you can read, In the Garden of Beasts.
I'm not gonna read it.
This is a book that you could drink a beer and sit in an Adirondack chair and read.
1 beer.
Let's say
12.
That would make you too drunk to consume.
Exactly.
Fine. Hitler is continuing to promise the leaders of Europe that he's not going to invade, he's not going to take anything. He always wanted the Sudetenland. Does that ring a bell?
Sudan?
No. Sure enough, he invades. At every turn, he kept saying, "That's all we want. Don't worry, guys. We're gonna stop here."
He was getting
It's like he was testing. It was like he was testing them.
What's the word?
I'm gonna take a little more.
What's the word?
Bolder?
No. You do too much and you get comfortable. And then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna do that. But then you end up doing it.
Keep describing the word.
He
Overshot his skis.
these are all ways to say the word that I'm thinking of.
What a deeply unsatisfying moment. 1940, Hitler is now taking France, and he starts attacking England.
Relax, buddy.
He starts pushing into Russia. America comes into the war because of
D-Day. Pearl Harbor.
bingo.
Overcompensated.
We were sending the British.
He overcompensated.
Wow.
That's the word. Yes!
All that for that.
Yes!
But I don't even know if that applies.
I don't care.
Why
That's
do you
the
mean
word that was
why
in
do
my
you
head.
want? Fine. Well, I'll let you have it.
He got too overcompensatory. All right, Pearl Harbor.
Japan bombs our naval fleet. We land at Normandy on the beaches.
This is where the video games start coming in. This is
Battle of Britain.
places
air battle.
on fire.
Oh yeah.
Aflame. There's napalms left and right.
Sure. I can't.
Molotovs.
I don't know that we were, going through Berlin, throwing like bottles of whiskey that had a rag.
But we might have been.
We might have.
Yeah. Who knows?
Finally, we just keep progressing and we take Berlin. Hitler kills himself.
Coward.
Mm-hmm.
Hitler the Cowardly Lion. Right?
Fine, but I think Churchill is referred to as the lion.
What's the Cowardly Lion from? It's not like a...
Wizard of Oz.
So there's no...
Not really.
No. Why has no one ever said Lion versus the Cowardly Lion?
Because you just named Hitler the Cowardly Lion. That movie didn't come out until years after.
Now, why don't people say it?
You didn't make this popular enough yet for people to say, wow, that's catchy. Lion versus the Cowardly Lion. Hitler kills himself. We drop the nuclear bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Japan surrenders. That is the official end of the war.
So we're back. America's back.
Yeah.
We're back.
There was a pretty good period of prosperity there.
Back. You could say it.
Yeah, America was very back.
We're back.
You know where I would have wanted to be in World War II once the war ended?
On a back porch chugging beers with the fellas.
I think being in Paris would have been really cool.
Yeah, that too.
Because the French were so grateful that their country had been liberated from the Germans.
Yeah. A basement with your boys would also be pretty fun. Just playing Root.
That would be kind of fun.
Thank you, Francis.
Appreciate you.